Every time you're stuck on a decision, big or small, something dangerous happens. You get pulled into your emotions. Doubt creeps in. And before you know it, you're making choices that feel right but are completely wrong. Want proof? Look around. How many people you know are still stuck in the same place? Same mistakes, same failures. Why? Because they don't know how to think with cold logic. They let their feelings run the show. If you want to be unstoppable in life, I'll teach you how to make decisions that are brutally smart, razor sharp, and completely unfazed by emotions, every single time. What is cold logic and why you need it? Cold logic is thinking like a machine. When it matters, zero emotion, pure strategy. It's what top CEOs, poker players, and chess masters use to win. Most people make decisions based on three things: fear, emotions, and comfort. They stay in bad relationships because they're afraid of being alone. They skip the gym because it feels too hard. They waste hours scrolling because it's comfortable. Cold logic eliminates this. It helps you make decisions that align with what you actually want in life, not what feels easiest in the moment. Think of one decision you've been avoiding lately. Got it? By the end of this video, you'll know how to make the best move for it. Guaranteed. The 5-step cold logic framework. Step 1. Ask yourself, what's the long-term outcome? 95% of bad decisions happen because people are too focused on the short term. Your brain is wired to prioritize instant rewards, dopamine hits. But when you force yourself to focus on the long term, it cuts through impulsive, emotional decisions. For example, you're debating skipping your exam prep to go out with friends. Short term, you have fun. Long term, you might fail and lose opportunities. Writing down outcomes forces clarity. Your brain processes thoughts differently when they're on paper. It's like looking at your life as an outsider. Task: write down one decision you're struggling with. Underneath it, write: where will this lead me in 1 month, 6 months, 1 year? Choose the path with the best long-term gain. Step 2. Remove your feelings. Use the stranger test. People get stuck because they're too close to the situation. To think clearly, detach. When you imagine the decision isn't about you, it removes emotional bias. You think objectively, like giving advice to a friend. This mental trick forces your brain to take a step back and removes the noise that clouds judgment. Task: pretend your situation is happening to someone else. Ask, what's the smart, logical advice I'd give them right now? It forces you to strip emotions out of the equation and think objectively. Step 3. Prioritize ROI, return on investment, in every choice. Every decision has a cost: time, energy, or money. Cold logic means asking, what's the return I'm getting for this cost? Every choice spends your energy or time. Thinking about ROI makes you see how much a decision gives back versus how much it takes. Spending 3 hours watching Netflix gives zero return. Instead, 1 hour at the gym or learning a new skill gives huge returns on your health and future. Step 4. Use the 2-minute rule for fast decisions. What it is: if a decision takes less than 2 minutes to make, stop overthinking it. Just do the right thing. Should I clean my desk? Yes. Should I apologize after messing up? Yes. Why? Most overthinking happens on small decisions that don't actually matter. Cold logic means saving your mental energy for the big moves. Step 5. Plan like a chess player. Think 2 steps ahead. Always anticipate the consequences of your choices. Ask, if I choose this, what happens next? Then what? You skip the gym today. What happens next? You feel lazy. Then what? You fall out of habit. Then what? Your fitness goes downhill. Logic means seeing the chain reaction and stopping it at step 1. Where to use cold logic in real life. Here's where you ground the idea into your brain, in your everyday situations. 1. Deciding whether to cut off toxic people. Emotion says, but I've known them for years. Cold logic says, do they add value to my life? Yes or no? If not, let them go. 2. Sticking to a daily habit. Emotion says, I don't feel like it today. Cold logic says, what's the long-term ROI of skipping this? 0. Show up anyway. 3. Choosing between comfort and growth. You're offered a tough project at work or school. Think of it in this manner. This might suck now, but what opportunities does it open for me later? When to trust your gut, and when not to. Cold logic doesn't mean ignoring your instincts. Rule of thumb: trust your gut only for instant survival decisions, like danger, or situations where you've built experience. For everything else, use cold logic. Gut feelings can be wrong when they're based on fear, insecurity, or laziness. Most people live their lives like headless chickens, running in circles, chasing what feels easy, then wondering why nothing changes. But not you. You have the tools now. You can think like a machine, act like a strategist, and choose decisions that actually get you what you want. No emotions, no excuses, just results. Look at your life right now. What's one decision you've been avoiding? Pause this video, use these 5 steps, and make it today. I promise, cold logic will change everything. Comment below with the hardest decision you've ever made. How did you make it?